Welcome back to Your Starter Kit. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jason Charles Miller. This is the majestic D20. This crazy-looking icosahedron is synonymous with Dungeons & Dragons, and it's used in the game a lot, and what's often referred to as the core mechanic, or the D20 mechanic. Combat, exploration, character interaction, magic, so much depends on this little polyhedral. And in this episode, we're going to start using it. Okay, and we're back. We're at the entrance to the Black Rock Cave. What you see in front of you is the map that we're going to be revealing today. In a game that doesn't have this great production value, what the Dungeon Master would do would either give the party leader or someone in the party who's designated the mapper to map out what's being described, or the Dungeon Master would draw the map for you as you go, this is a large version of that.
Nice. A large, beautiful, well-crafted version of that.
So as you move the vines away, you'll actually see that there's a pretty well-carved opening and hallway that goes right in. So you could actually, Hal, if you want to remove that right there in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That's our cave,
Boom.
right?
Yeah.
It's just a straight-up hallway, one
For
entrance.
60 feet, and then you see a door.
Investigate.
Great. And what we might
My
do
voice
here is let's pick a marching order too on how you guys want to travel through.
I think you and I got to go out front.
Yeah.
What's your current hit points? What does that say on yours?
What's a hit point?
HP.
14.
14. Okay, you have
Yeah.
more than I do. So you'll be in front of me.
Most of that
I'll
is
be
beard.
right behind
What
you.
are hit points?
Hit points are basically your life scale. If you
Like
were doing-
in a video game with like the little hearts that each one gets knocked out as you
Yeah.
fight, is that like I have 14
That's
of them?
exactly. You have 14 hearts.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So if you get hit with 10 hearts, you still have 4 left.
And those hearts
If
in
you-
that video game were based on hit points.
That's right. That's where it's yes.
D&D came first, man.
Absolutely.
D&D
That's right.
came first.
So you have 14, I have 10,
I have
and then,
9.
and
Oh,
then
I
you're
can-
healing everybody. You stay in the back, so you're right
So
behind
I
me.
think I can be in the middle because I'm less.
She is armored.
I'm less squishy than those two are.
Oh, she is armored up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's got
Sure
a
am.
scale mail, I believe,
I
right?
sure do.
Oh, well, heck.
So
then,
shouldn't we know
yeah.
this?
So him, me,
Well, that's
her,
what I'm figuring it out right now.
and these two. Yep, you'll bring up the rear. Yep.
Okay, great. Let's
In
use
this room.
I got the rear.
Let's use your figure as just to show us where you are on the map,
Yeah.
and then we'll remove that if and when you get into combat. Now we know where you guys are.
If
It
there's
could be an
a battle, we
abandoned
don't know.
dungeon. I mean, we have
Could
no
be-
idea.
This could
You
just
don't-
be a mall that's been closed for years. Roll your hit
Okay, so
points.
you're at a door. What would you guys like to do?
Can we try it? Does it appear to be locked?
Let's.
Good answer. Good answer.
So
like it.
that's really good. Okay, so that means that you're going to
Enter the door. Push the
inspect
door.
it, right?
Inspect
That you're
the door,
gonna
yes,
you're gonna
we'll
look at
inspect
it.
the door.
So that is a perception check. There's a couple ways that you can do this. You could either all 5 of you roll perception. Let's find it on your sheet too. It's under skills. Perception is a big is a big skill. It's a widely used skill in the game.
I've only got +1
Me too.
perception.
Me too.
I only
So-
have 2.
I got
Plus 2, that's good.
When you roll, you add 1 to whatever it is. I mean, you add plus whatever it is.
Right,
to
so
what
whatever you roll, you'll add that bonus to it. And that's those bonuses are based on your core ability scores, and also you may get other bonuses based on your class or race. or
And
things
don't
of
feel
that.
like you can't roll on something because you have a low bid on that, because you might roll the highest number,
Right.
yeah, and somebody has a great bonus on it, only rolls a 3. That you can still win.
Right.
So everybody has a chance
Yeah.
to actually contribute in these. Yeah.
A good way to do it is you can pick the 2 people with the highest perception and have one assist the
I
other.
think that's how
Let's
we
do
should
that.
do this.
So I'll assist you, because you're a rogue. You do doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what do we do?
As the assister, you're going to roll first. If you roll 10 or higher, then she gets to roll with advantage. And what that means is you're going to roll 2 d20s, and you're going to take the highest roll.
Okay, so her number is just to help
Just to help
distinguish
you.
what number I get. I'm still the one handling the
And if
luck.
it's-
Exactly.
And if it's
Exactly.
under 10, then you only roll 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to help you now.
Thank you, dear.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Trying for a 10. I have a +3. I got a 17.
Great.
Nice.
Okay, so now you're going to roll 2 d20. So grab Hal's there,
Please.
roll them both, and tell me the highest number.
Okay.
20
A natural 20.
on
Okay.
my dice. Thank
Great.
you very much.
Okay,
You're
so
welcome.
we actually have our first natural 20 of the game.
Oh, yeah.
When you're doing something like perception, that basically means you will learn everything you possibly could have learned about whatever you were looking at. In combat,
Wow.
there's different rules for natural 20 in combat, but for perception, you
basically
know,
took an
you know
MRI.
where
For
the
this
sto-
particular room.
You know what
Only.
tree
This
that
door
door was cut
Made
from.
of, yeah, we named it the
49
architect.
years ago.
Yeah.
You know the name
What
of the.
island?
You're a
You
carpenter
know the
now.
name of the.
The aisle at Home Depot.
Right.
Yeah.
Although technically that would be more of an inspection. But seriously though, as far as you can tell, this door, not only is it unlocked and it opens freely, but
You see, I knew that.
Wasted all that.
you also notice that there are bits of wood that have been chipped away from the edge, indicating that it's previously been forced.
Okay.
Or they have a dog.
Or they have a dog. Either way, someone has been in here before you.
So maybe somebody
A
broke
lot.
in.
A lot. They kicked in the door. Somebody. So there might not be treasure and stuff in here after all. We don't know. Or there might be some forceful people who are in here. Like they might
With
have
the
gotten here
treasure.
ahead of us.
Right.
That's a
Yeah.
concern.
Signs
More
of
than
force.
That is a concern.
Yeah, signs of forced entry. Clearly, you know, this working out. This means we see the room.
Yeah,
though.
you can go ahead and open that up.
Very
You know about
exciting.
that door.
Whoa. All right.
It's just another hall.
All right. So yes, as you open the door, you see that there's an alcove off to either side of you, 10 feet wide and 10 feet deep, and the hallway continues. Now, it is pitch black, so everyone with dark vision can see, but
I'm sorry, everyone with what?
everyone with dark
I
vision
can
can see,
see.
but you don't have dark vision,
I can
and
see.
our cleric doesn't have dark vision. So the three of you guys can see fine, but you probably want your entire party. to see.
Eh.
Yeah. So
I would
will
say.
you cast light for
Yes,
us?
I shall cast the light.
What would be
It's a
good is
little
to
dusty.
what you might want to do is cast light on an item and then
Oh.
carry that item with you, and then that way you sort
see,
of have
that's
your
clever.
own.
Light.
So, Moon, you have light as a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
I have that too. So we can just cast those as many times as
Yeah.
we want, any time, just for
So
fun.
there will
Okay.
always
Great.
be light with
There's a
us.
duration. How long is the duration on that? Does it last? Does it
1
say?
hour.
Yeah.
1 hour. Okay, great. So every hour you'll just be casting light on something, preferably something that you're going to carry with you. Okay.
Cast it on
You
your
cast
ear.
light on his flagon.
beer.
Also, I have 10 torches, so I can conceivably light one of my torches too and give it.
I'd wait.
Yeah, because I can use
we
this light
really need it.
whenever, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's
Cantrip.
probably
Save our resources.
as you know, to beginning players, I would say it's probably safer to cast light on that item and use that rather than burn a torch and then attract the attention. Someone smells it or hears it. It's easier to. So just have
Where do
fun.
we go?
Fine.
Where do you go now?
Check out
Should
some
we-
of those ones.
Do we inspect the alcoves? Yeah.
We inspect
Yeah.
everything.
Inspect those
Gotta look at-
alcoves.
Yeah.
So is this a passive perception thing? Is that what passive perception is?
No, actually, what passive perception is if you're not paying attention to someone, like, for example, let's say a monster or NPC is trying to sneak up behind you and attack you.
Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
This, you're actively looking.
All right.
So I would say do the same thing that you guys did again. So
Sure.
you're going to help her
Perfect.
inspect. Or,
You ready?
Let's go.
Team perception. Let's do
team
this.
perception.
I got an 11.
Great.
No, all right.
So that
Get
means
to
you get to roll
Here you
two
go.
again and take the higher one.
Get that lucky D20 back.
Right.
16
is my
plus
high.
your bonuses, so 18.
So 18.
Right? There's absolutely nothing in these alcoves. In
Okay.
these first
They're
alcoves.
empty.
They are
Okay, I
empty
see.
as hell.
You roll to figure out your answer. I keep
That's right.
forgetting
Yeah.
that. Okay.
And then, so, then I guess, should we move on down the hall?
Wait, real quick. What would have happened if she rolled like a 1 and it was
Yeah.
like she got a 1 and then you get a 1? Is it just like you can't look anymore?
No, you can look again, but there's like
Oh.
a certain amount of time that would go by. Usually like 10 minutes of game time. It's as if you're
You get an
You
email
lost
that you
it.
have to check on real
yeah,
quick,
like you lost your
and
train
then
of thought or
time
you
goes
got distracted or something.
I think we should just keep on moving into the space. We just keep going down the hallway, see what we find.
Great. Go ahead and pull off that next piece.
And more alcoves. Alcoves forever. Alcoves for days. Can we
I
inspect
will
these
say
now?
this.
Yeah.
From your high perception roll, you deduce that perhaps these alcoves were used as some sort of defense mechanism for this cave.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, some sort of
Like
combat.
places to hide and then come out.
Yeah, let's do perception on these alcoves again.
It costs us nothing, right?
On
Right,
the first
costs
set,
nothing.
there's two sets of alcoves. Let's on the first ones. Yeah.
Yeah, as we go. And I am helping you not at all with
Okay.
a 3.
So now you just roll
so I
one
just roll
die.
one.
Yeah.
4, not so good.
4, so that gives you a 6.
That's right.
As far as you can tell, those are
Empty.
empty as well.
That's right. You told
Yeah,
me.
yeah. And you did notice that in general, now that you're sort of getting into the dungeon more, you guys do notice the air feels thick. There's sort of a thin layer of dust on everything.
So even though somebody broke in the door, there hasn't been anybody on this stuff in a long time.
Right.
Yeah, in theory.
Maybe
Okay.
if we could see, we would see footprints. But we can't
But
see.
we have, yeah.
Do you want to inspect again?
Just use your mug on the ground.
Well, are we done with the? Oh, we just. No, we're not done. Okay.
No, we have to decide whether we want to move forward and check the next alcoves, or are we only doing the first alcoves, or this?
Right, you were checking right where
we
that
are,
figure
okay.
is. That's
So
where
I think
you
we
guys
check the next set of alcoves. Same drill, everybody?
Okay,
Good?
great.
Everybody moving in, the same kind of deal?
are. Okay, stop. Right there, you notice that in that third set of alcoves, there are 2 statues, as far as you can tell. 2 statues of armored men. A 6-foot human adorned in chainmail wielding a longsword.
Like
They're
Homeboy.
identical. Yeah.
Not,
Good.
yeah.
Very much like that statue there.
Yeah,
Although that statue's more in plate armor, but you know.
Okay, let's do this.
right?
I'm gonna assist you.
Yes.
I'm gonna try anyway. I got an 11 this time, so I'm helping.
So, I get.
Oh, yeah, you get 2. Oh, sorry, this guy. There you go.
6. Plus 2, so 8.
Or 9,
Okay.
actually, you got a 9.
As soon as
The
you-
line was
Oh,
under.
it was a 9. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. Oh.
11.
So
So
11.
11.
Yeah.
As soon as you break the plane of those 2 statues, you hear in a loud, booming voice from one of them,
Who dares enter this place and intrude upon the sanctuary of its inhabitants?
I do.
Yeah.
and before you can even say that,
Oh.
the other statue says,
Only a group of foolhardy explorers doomed to certain death.
I thought the other one was going to say,
Leave them alone, Jerry. Let them have their adventure. Howard, you've got bad breath.
and then both of them at the same time say,
Woe to any who pass this place. The wrath of Zelagar and Rogan will be upon them.
We're in the right place. This is good.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, right?
that.
Yeah, you want to hear these
The
kind of
map
things.
was worth every penny at this point. This
yeah.
is what we do know.
Yeah.
Right.
then they both start laughing hysterically.
Oh, rude.
So it's Rogan and Zeliger is effectively, these are the spirits of them.
Possibly.
Maybe?
Okay.
This could be,
Was there anything more?
Yes,
start swinging?
actually.
yeah. Okay. And then,
Past the third set of alcoves, just right past there,
right?
at the end of the corridor,
Yeah.
you see 2 steps up.
Oh,
And at the top of the steps, the corridor continues straight ahead, and corridors meet from east and west. At this intersection is a grisly sight. The remains of a hand-to-hand battle. 3 bodies lie broken on the ground amid huge smeared pools of dried blood.
Is there a kind of check I can make as a cleric to be like, how recent are these bodies?
Yes, actually you can.
Like
you
a
can
medicine
make
check?
a medicine check to
Perfect.
see how long they've been there.
All right, it's a 9.
With your
Yeah,
bonuses?
it's a yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really determine.
how do you know?
These are either skeletons or they were just killed. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Right.
Well, they're still, they're not quite skeletons, but
Shall we loot them?
yep, you can absolutely loot them. You can search the bodies.
What's your alignment? Oh, do you know?
Yeah, right.
Her alignment is
They're just for fun.
neutral good.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we talked about alignment a little bit
No, you're
in,
good. Yeah, no, it's
in the
just-
character creation, but what alignment is kind of your set of morals.
Okay.
And we talked about how you are chaotic good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
So everyone in our party is good, just
I'm
some
good, I just like to loot.
some are
great.
neutral good, some
I'm a
are
chaotic-
chaotic
I'm
good, some are
neutral.
lawful
I'm
good.
neutral good,
So I'm
so
gonna
I'll
with
look.
you.
I'll look through the body.
Let's loot.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
look-
lawful good, so I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Right.
Wait, what's CG? What is that?
Chaotic.
Chaotic good. You're chaotic
And I
good.
don't want to
So yeah.
Oh, that's.
Oh, you want to loot?
Yeah,
Yeah, you definitely want to loot. That was totally within character.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
good's
So
fine.
she and I
Dead
will loot the
body,
bodies.
clearly
We'll
you
search
just
the bodies
stepped
for
on
to find out anything about them.
Okay, great.
All right, let's do it.
Do we do a perception roll on that, or we just look at them? Nope.
With this one, you can just loot them.
Okay,
I'll tell
great.
you. I'll tell you what you find.
Okay.
Pick him up by the feet.
You see, there are 3 gnomes.
Oh. In a trench coat.
All piled on top.
Yeah,
of
they
each
got
other.
in,
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
couldn't fight.
There are 3 gnomes, and gnomes are about the same size as halfling, and they're a little bit. So they're 3 diminutive creatures, and one is slumped against a wall, one is impaled against the wall, and one is lying face down a little bit up those 2 little stairs. So slumped against the wall. The one has a broken sword, sheared off 3 inches above the pommel. The body's been stripped of any armor, but as you turn him over, you actually notice that there's a belt pouch, and opening the belt pouch, it has 5 gold.
Hey, paying for that map
And
already.
it appears pretty clear to you that was just missed, that maybe whoever killed these 3 gnomes didn't have time to fully loot them. Some things have been pulled
Because the
off of
armor
it, some
and stuff
haven't.
has gone, but
Yeah,
not the money.
right.
I'm taking
So-
3 of the gold since I gave more to get the map, and you can have 2.
That's a
Fair
good
enough.
point. Take the gold out.
Gnome number 2 is impaled against a wall. The killing spear, a small crude weapon still thrust through the body, is lodged in the wall, which has a large section of wood at this point. So up until this point, it was all black rock, but then you notice that there's a wood section on the wall, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So can I take that sword for my own?
That
need that.
sword is all. It's
I thought
actually
it
a
was one in the
spear.
wood.
It's a
Okay.
spear in him, but you can certainly pull that off. You're going to need to pull the spear out
Right.
to loot him.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd
Yeah.
like to keep that as well as one of my tools, and then we should maybe try to get through the wood and see if there's anything inside the wood. Or no?
Okay. When you pull the spear out of the body and it slumps to the ground, you realize that wood actually was a sign. It was a sign, and it says Quasquaton in it, in the common tongue.
That's why they just pronounce it Q, because
Quasquaton.
It's hard.
is
It's hard to
annoying.
say.
Right.
So it basically looks like the sign saying this is the name of our place.
So-
The
okay,
spear,
so-
unfortunately, once you remove it, it's worthless.
It's
The
not.
head's loose. The quality's crap.
Wait, so why was this gnome
Everybody
holding
becomes
like
a hoarder as soon as they get in one of these games.
It's true.
You've got plenty of cool stuff.
Okay, okay, good.
Look through your own list. Don't double anything up that you don't need to. Sometimes you'll find something cool, but you'll
That's-
know it.
Yeah.
Already
But little
carrying a crossbow.
gnome boy was holding the sign for the town, and somebody stabbed him with the sign. And he's like,
He was impaled against the sign of
The
the
sign was behind him. It was through him.
Yeah, the spear was through him. He was impaled against the sign.
Does it move? It's a wood sign. Does it move? Is it?
No, it's pretty well affixed.
Okay,
to
so the wall
Okay.
isn't split. You
Okay.
can't go through the wall.
Right. No, it's just a big wooden sign
Okay.
affixed to the black
And
stone.
at this point, we can go left, right, or
Yeah,
forward.
now to think about it.
Right.
We go forward past where the dead bodies are.
And there's a third dead body that I want to tell
Oh,
you
that's right. We
about.
haven't looted him yet.
Please.
Yeah.
So the third one is lying face down in the corridor just east of the intersection. So
Is
just
this
one.
north for us?
one-
This
yeah, this is north.
Top?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So that's east.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
over there.
So just like one little square.
Maybe we should
of-
go that
he's
way.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
In his right hand, he still clutches a short sword, and it appears that he crawled wounded to this point, since a trail of dried blood leads back to the battle
So
location.
he was trying to go that way.
So
Yeah.
we want to go the other way
Yeah.
or forward.
There's a sack turned inside out, and his armor's been stripped from the body, although
It's a
he's still
cool
wearing a
thing to
leather
do to
cap.
a gnome.
He's still wearing his leather cap.
Turned his
And,
sack inside out. I mean, have they known?
As you turn the body over, though, you notice a leather scroll case.
Oh. Ooh.
This is good.
I think we gotta get that.
You open the leather scroll case.
Okay. As you open it, 2 agate stones fall out,
Oh, okay.
and also
Awesome.
a map.
Wait a minute. How many maps are there on this place?
This guy's been printing maps.
We don't know if we have the correct
So
map.
I'll take one of the agate stones.
What is an agate stone?
It's like a
I thought we weren't
precious
gonna
stone.
take
It's
things.
worth probably like 10 gold each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take an agate
Oh.
I wouldn't
stone,
mind an agate
and you
stone
get
to
one
make
as
up
well
for my
because we
12.
paid the most for the map.
So
Fair
do
enough.
So-
I log that somewhere? Or
Yes,
is
you
this
put it
like
in your little in your
Put it
equipment.
in your equipment.
Where's that? Okay.
just write agate
Yeah.
stone?
Where's equipment?
Oh, at the bottom square
Yeah,
in the middle.
a bottom square in
Just
the middle,
kinda add
right?
to it.
That's where your gold was, so you can scratch out how much gold you gave and keep track of how much you have. And then,
wanna take a look
so we look at the scroll. Let's unroll the scroll, open it, and unroll it.
The scrolls can be high. I went to temple a lot. Scrolls can be dangerous.
Oh.
I don't know if we can detect magic on it or anything like that, or maybe just kind of keep it, or.
You could, well, actually, but you notice even when you pulled it out that
Yeah, it's
it
fine.
looks like a map.
Oh, okay,
It
let's
doesn't
check
look
it.
like a magical scroll.
But maybe it's a magical map.
It could be. You could cast Detect Magic on it if you want. I think
Is it free?
Mixi has Detect Magic. No, it's not free.
Oh.
Oh, well,
It's a
let's
level one
whatever.
spell.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we die here, we'll just have to start over, so let's try it.
So as you open the map, you realize it's the same. It's a copy of the map that
See?
you bought.
That
That's what
dude
I'm
is
saying.
suckering us in here, and he's going to
Right?
try and kill us. So
And
we have
these
to be on the-
dudes came in with that same map and got.
Now, my deity helm gives us strength. So even when we are tested in moments like this, where we like had a whole plan and then it turns out it was all a fraud and that we might all die, he tells me we should keep going because we have heart and spirit
right.
and armor and a lot more of us than those
And I say
gnomes.
fortune favors the bold.
At that moment,
Yeah,
you hear footsteps approaching from straight ahead.
from straight ahead. Okay.
Yeah, from
From up this way.
yeah.
Okay.
You hear footsteps approaching.
Light.
And you hear and you kind of hear like just sort of like some weird language you don't understand.
Oh.
He's talking, and it, to you it maybe sounds like they're smaller creatures, but you definitely hear something coming your way.
All right, well, we have our battle order, right, everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
Should we hide in our
do.
little quarters and see who they are?
I'm not hiding from anything. I'll just race down there and start swinging.
Basically, right then you see 4 humanoid creatures. I'm going to read their description to
orcs,
you.
please be
Hang on.
orcs.
Hang on.
Pretty close.
Then you have to explain what an orc is.
Whatever. They're drunk on the lust of having killed 3 gnomes, but we're a little harder to handle
Right.
than 3 lawn ornaments. I'm just saying.
You see 4 creatures that stand barely 3 feet tall, scrawny humanoid body, dwarfed by its wide, ungainly head.
Oh, okay.
That's what
House
you
elves.
see. And
Like a little dobies.
a little uglier than that. And they are armed with swords.
Oh.
And
Angry?
they're a little surprised to see you, but they're like, get him! Okay, this is our first combat. So we've got our blown up battle map here to sort of show 5x5 grids as you would do in combat. And at a regular D&D game, a lot of people would have this. It might be dry erase board, and then the DM would draw the rooms that you're in or whatever.
Right.
So we have these prearranged, which is great. Thank you to the
Get
production
one of those
staff.
CNN flat screens and do like the
That's
blow
right.
up like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Have Steve Kornacki come out and tell us what the odds are of us winning or losing.
So let's place
yeah.
you guys in your in
he
the
and I are
order
up
that you
front.
generally were.
Right?
Yeah, because you heard them coming. So
Yep. We're in
yeah, great.
battle point, right?
Okay. So now I'm going to bring out
Nice.
I didn't know
what
you
we've
called
done
them
for purposes of just kind of keeping it.
Organized and above board.
Yeah, I
Easy.
made all of our enemies a pewter color so
Oh.
that it's easier to kind of tell everyone.
Never
apart.
trust pewter. Yeah. If I learned anything from
So
my
we've just learned
grandmother.
that they're enemies, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll for initiative. Everyone is going to roll a d20, including me. I'm going to be rolling for our intruders here, our invaders, and if you look on your sheet, you'll see an initiative modifier.
Where?
It's next to your hit points and your armor class.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So add that
Yeah.
to your roll and tell me your number.
18 plus 2, I'm 20.
So 20.
5.
10.
7.
I got a 1 minus 1. So I do have
Minus
a 0.
one.
She
Okay.
ran away.
Definitely
Bravely
last.
brave Sir Robin.
I
Funny.
don't think there's any. I don't think that there's any penalty for rolling a 1 for initiative. It just means you're going to be last.
This is my first
sure.
combat. I'm fresh out of the temple.
Fresh
I
out
don't
of the
have a lot of
temple.
experience,
That's
but
right.
Exactly.
I have a lot of spirit.
Okay. So I'm going to put these little markers on who everyone is in the order that you guys rolled, and including in the order that the monsters get to attack as well.
Yep.
So, and it's, for me, I just have to look at it from my point of view, so it's going to be left to right. So Haldor got a
Yep.
20. Who got the next highest
I
number?
had 10. What did you have?
I 7.
Okay, so I think it was me
Okay.
and him.
I rolled a 1, so.
And then
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one. So Moon's here, then you rolled a
7.
7, okay.
But you got a
So
6.
Thumper's here.
But I have a 4,
Oh, yeah.
plus 4 initiative.
You have a
Goblins rolled a 6, so they're right here, and then you guys both rolled 1s. Okay,
But she has a better modifier
She's a
than me.
But I have-
so she's a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so
But what's initiative mean again?
initiative is the order in which people can do things in combat. So basically, we are now going to simulate 6 seconds at a time. So in combat, a turn is 6 seconds. So
Oh, I
we're going to
see.
determine now what is going to happen in the next 6 seconds of this combat. Now, Haldor will tell me what he wants to do and how he wants to do it, and everyone is placed. And
well, I'm going to attack with my longsword since they're coming straight in with swords.
okay, great. Now in combat, everyone has one movement action and one standard action.
Right. Well, I figured because of my initiative so high, I will move forward.
Yeah, you can. All you'll have to do is move 5. Now,
Yeah.
if you look at your speed on your
a
character
30.
sheet, that says how many feet you can move within that 6 second.
Yeah, so I can move
turn.
30 feet. So I can.
Yeah, so all you have to do is
engage.
move 5 feet
Yeah.
and engage. So
Right. I'll move 5 feet and
Boom.
engage, and I will swing with my longsword.
Okay, so what you do is you're going to be rolling a d20 for this. In combat, you have to roll to hit, unless you have maybe some sort of magical spell that automatically hits. In almost any situation, you have to roll to see if you hit your opponent or not. And that's always with the d20. And the d20 is also used, of course, in the skills that we've already done a little bit of that. But in combat, it's always d20.
Right.
So you roll to see if you hit, and then if you hit, then you will roll for damage. You want to check your sheet and see what your bonuses are with your longsword. It should be right there next
So
to your
plus
longsword.
4.
Great.
Yep,
So you're
and
going to
then-
roll a d20 and you're going to add 4, and then tell me what that number is.
17. Right on. So,
Great.
21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. And then I have a
Definitely hit him. So now
Yep.
tell me what it says on your sheet for damage.
damage is I use an 8-sided dice and then I add 2
Great.
to
Okay.
to it. So
So roll. That's an 8-sided die there.
this guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that I got a 5 hit. I have 7 hit on it. So
Okay. Great.
got 7 straight.
You downed him.
Nice.
You actually.
These guys don't have. They have less than
Yeah.
7 or less hit points. So we have to. You want a 7 or in theory.
So you basically hit the highest you can get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well,
D20 is did you hit him? Then the second one is
How much
hard.
damage?
how
yeah,
hard you hit.
exactly.
Perfect.
D20.
That's
Did
right.
you hit him? Second die.
whatever his
how
hit
much
points
you hit
are,
him for?
whatever his
Yeah.
life is under 7. So it could have been a 4. It could have been a 3. But at this point, the 7
He knows
definitely
it, but
killed
we
him.
don't know.
I know it, but you don't know.
That's right.
Yeah.
But we definitely killed that guy.
Boom.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
All right. Good first
Yeah,
move.
yeah.
A kill in the first combat is pretty good. I might have to give these guys more hit points.
Right.
So Moon, now it's your turn.
So 20-sided, and
Tell me what you're going to do first before you roll it. Tell me
Yeah.
what you plan on doing.
I'm going to do a firebolt.
Okay. Tell me about the firebolt spell.
You hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within a range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage.
Great.
A flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Okay. So yeah. So technically, you could cast
Just-
firebolt on like a pile of garbage, and
And
you
then
wouldn't
it-
need a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And it
Do
lights
you
up.
know how flammable goblins are?
They're pretty flammable.
Yeah.
As flammable
Let's
as we
see.
are. I
I mean, they're
suppose.
dudes.
Yeah.
So roll
should know
4
if I
and
Yeah.
on
can-
a
First, you
20.
got to hit them though. Yeah.
4 plus 5.
So that'd be 9.
9.
Okay.
Okay.
So the firebolt goes whizzing over his head. You missed him.
Oh, that was
Sorry.
my first shot ever, so.
Yeah. Hey, not
Sorry,
too
guys.
bad.
Yeah, that's right.
And the walls are already black, so you're not really damaging the property
That's
at
right.
all.
I gotta warm up.
Just in case, there's like an insurance.
Although you said the rest of did the sign catch fire? What about the corpses?
Oh, yeah.
There were fire past them.
True. Yeah.
Or there's a dude behind?
No, it whizzed over their heads.
Okay, good. All right.
Past the sign.
Bad
We're
shot.
good.
It's all right.
Okay.
It's okay.
Bad.
So it's now Thumpar's turn.
All right. Finally. 25 speed. And I got a maul, which I guess is my giant axe
Hammer?
hammer
Your giant
thing.
hammer thing.
All right.
hammer
So
time.
yeah, I'm gonna hammer him.
Okay, so you're gonna this guy right here, the one that's closest to you.
Sure.
So you'll move 5 feet,
All right.
and then you'll roll to hit.
Could be worse. It technically could be one worse.
You can roll the 2. And what's your attack bonus?
What is it? 4.
So a 6.
6.
You whiffed it.
You missed. You missed.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm drunk.
Okay.
now
Great.
it is
I
mentioned I like
the
beer.
goblin.
Good time. Good time to have an intervention. Right.
Okay, it's the goblin.
Did I hit him?
Okay, goblin.
So, the guy that you swung at was not too happy about that, so he's gonna swing back at you.
Bring it. Come at me, bro.
Anyone in
At least
particular?
the alcohol will numb the pain a little.
Exactly. It's like a car accident. I'll
Ooh,
survive.
okay. What's your armor class?
Really good. 17.
Okay, he hit you, and you take
Not a big deal.
1 point of damage. So he kind of just nicked you. He got you like in between
Where
where your armor.
do I write down 1?
Well, just right. So what was your total hit points? 14 or something?
My armor class?
No, your hit points. Your hit points.
Oh, 14, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so
Right
now you
away,
have
the
13.
little hearts.
Right.
Okay,
So now you have 13.
okay, I'm gonna put
So now I have
a heart
13.
there.
So I'm just going to bring it. Do I just put it in
These are
current
my
hit points?
lives, okay.
Yeah, in current hit
Take off
points.
14,
Exactly.
put 13?
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Thank you.
So like your max hit points right now is 14, but you're down to 13.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Not the end of the world.
No, it's not
Especially
at
not
all.
for a stout dwarven
And-
fighter. And you got the
I
healer
got a
right
friend.
there. Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you noticed on your sheet that you guys all had at least 1 healing potion. So you can use we can talk about
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Save it.
Yeah. Don't use
Save
it
it.
right now.
Right
but,
now, he needs it.
You know.
I just want to know where it is.
Okay.
I got my own
All
saving
right,
potion.
So,
Great. Okay. So now this.
Trin is next.
No,
Or
it's
sorry.
all the goblins. Are
Oh, all
next.
the goblins.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
So,
wow.
So this goblin will move here and attack Haldor. And what's
fine.
your armor class, Haldor?
16.
16.
So,
so
okay.
he missed. He
Good.
missed.
Of course he did.
And this third one is going, even though he doesn't have a bow and arrow in his on his
Character,
mini,
he's got-
he's gonna fire an arrow at the tallest guy he sees in front of him, which is Haldor.
Again. Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
And what was your armor class?
16.
He hit, and got crappy little bows. So you take 2 points of damage.
Wait a minute. So when I roll the 2, we know what the goblin's like over under is on if you hit him or not, or is it just like above 10 you hit?
I know what it is.
Okay,
And
but it
you
is a
can
number.
determine during
Eventually
combat.
we find out like 12
Right.
hit him, but
Like
Right.
7.
Just how he realized that 7 hit points killed the first goblin, so he's deducing that all the other goblins have 7 or less hit points.
so there's
That
the
may
hit
or may
points-
not be true.
Right.
But
Is it the
a
same
good rule
number
of
for
thumb.
did you hit him and the same number for how hard, or is it like
No.
the D20 is like
the
did you
D20
hit-
is did you hit him, and then
If
depending
you
on
hit
what
him, you would have found that out.
everyone has their own determination on what weapon they're using
Yeah.
and how strong they are or what their skills are.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for the goblins on this turn. Now it's Trin's turn.
Okay,
Roll your 20.
Well,
which I have to say what I want to kill him
yeah,
with.
tell me what
right?
you want to do first.
Okay, should I use a dagger or a crossbow?
Where are you right now?
What do
You're
you
back.
think?
She's right here.
There.
Oh, crossbow then.
Crossbow,
That was
yeah.
my first choice.
Okay,
Because they're
great.
cool, you know.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll.
And and which one are you shooting? What I would
one's for
suggest
Daryl.
is the dwarf is size small, so you could conceivably shoot right over him into the
And
other.
hit that guy right in front of
with-
him.
That's what I want to do.
Okay, great.
I didn't realize you had to choose which one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that guy. Oh man. Okay, so I rolled 4 and
You
I
got 6, so
I
you got
add-
a 10. She hit, right?
10's not a hit.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
over
see, so
10.
we know that
Yeah.
10 is not
Is it
a
over 10? 10 and higher? Is it?
Well, no, it depends on their armor class.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
depends
ask
on
what their armor class was. I don't know.
That's
I'm
what
thinking
I'm
about
Which
saying.
I'm
mine.
not
First roll,
revealing
right?
to you
That's
right
the-
You said they were naked with little swords.
Hey, they're tough goblins.
Yeah,
They've got like, they've got like tough
armor.
armor.
Nobody
Okay,
said they were
great.
wet.
Okay, so Deborah, what are you gonna do?
Do I have damage?
You missed.
You
Yeah,
missed.
you missed.
Oh, so
Sorry.
I
So
get
that's
it.
it. That was your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless I'm mistaken, I can't really get up there. To
Right.
those-
No, you
to
cannot.
our to our goblin.
It's a small hallway.
No, because there is no space.
Right. You could move 5 feet closer, but that's it.
Right.
Am I like one of the wacky dwarves from Hobbit, and you could like climb on me, and I do?
You're like,
a
well,
silly-
you're more like Gimli from Lord of the Rings, a little more distinguished.
right,
you could be one of the wacky guys from The
So
Hobbit
I'm not
too.
gonna like whoa.
They were related.
Tumble out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, since I cannot get up there and hit with my hammer, and it doesn't seem like you're that injured, and I don't want to blow any of my spell slots quite yet, I guess I'll use my crossbow.
Big.
Okay, sounds good. Roll to see if you hit.
Righty. I got a 4.
Ah, man, you guys' rolls are killing yourselves right now.
His little goblin.
We'd
Okay.
almost do better throwing our dice at
Right.
the.
So you missed. You missed, and now is the next round. So 6 seconds have passed, and now we're back again. And you don't roll for initiative again. It stays the same within this combat. So Haldor, it's your turn again.
This is like.
3. I whipped.
Okay, you whiffed. Moon, your turn.
I'm gonna try the firebolt again.
Firebolt again. Great.
And
you're gonna add
I
5.
I was, stretching before this one, so
Okay.
hopefully.
Yeah, one bet.
7, and
Add
then
5,
my
12. Because your
Yeah.
attack bonus for your spell
I got
is
him
5.
right.
You didn't get him. Thumper,
Hit it.
what do we got?
I'm gonna attack with the same thing, right? Maul.
Great.
I'm standing right in front of him. Scrub. 13 plus a 4, 17. That's.
You hit him.
All right.
And with your maul, you get to roll 2d6 for damage, plus add things
You've
to
got a
that.
whole bunch.
Oh, that's a D6,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And
All right.
yeah, you got a stack of.
I hate to mess up my little thing, but. All right. 2 and a 3.
Right, plus
Plus 2.
7, right?
That's right.
You killed him.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Before you end your turn, could you get out of the way so I can get up there and move
think I
a little bit?
And can you move diagonally to the left, forward, as opposed to backwards?
Oh, yeah.
So where do you want to move?
So let's say as I pull my axe off of him,
Yeah.
it makes me go, whoa, and I fall over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
here's
possible?
what would happen. You could do that, but to move here and here, because this wall's blocking, this guy is going to get what's called an attack of opportunity. He's going to get a free stab at you.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's not in his
Not
turn.
a good idea.
So probably
Okay, well then
wouldn't
move
wanna
back
do
behind
that.
me then, and just lay cover, because I got you. Go diagonally.
Yeah. Cool turn.
Not in front
cool
of me
spin.
either.
Thanks.
Kick her over.
There's a kick of opportunity.
Okay, great. Now is the goblin's turn. So what's happening
Wait,
is...
I'm next, and now he's in front of me.
No, you're not next. The goblins are next.
Yeah.
Sorry.
After that, true that.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll take it. I'm out front, so they'll probably.
So this goblin is going to continue to attack Haldor. He misses, and this goblin is still shooting at you.
And I have a defensive fighting 1 plus the armor class. Well, he didn't admit it. He missed anyway, so
He
that's
hit you with another crappy little arrow, and you take another 1 point of damage. What? Sorry. Okay. Now, Trin, it's your turn.
Okay.
these guys.
Is somebody blocking me, or can I hit? Who should I go? Hit that guy?
You could, because you're a halfling, you can move through any of these guys.
I would like to do
and-
that. I need a closer shot.
Okay.
Okay, so how far can I go? I
You
can
can
move
go
25 feet.
there, and then you probably, if you stood here, he would get a free hit on you. So probably the best move is
Okay.
to try to stab
I'm gonna
that
stand
guy.
here, and I'm gonna.
Attack him.
Okay, great. Now, because you actually will get to use your backstabbing ability because an ally of yours is engaged with this guy already. So this is really good. So if you hit, you're going to really
Good, so I'll use my
whop 'em
dagger.
good.
I'm close enough, right?
Yeah. No, you can still use your sword. Yeah, your sword's probably the best way to do it. Best way to do it.
Okay. That's a 9
Plus
plus 6.
Yeah, so 15.
15.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him. Okay, so
Thank
now
Nice.
you're going to get to roll your
Damage.
short sword damage, and you're going to get to add another d6 for your backstab ability.
Oh, so 2 d6s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll these 2.
Both of those. That guy's dead. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then add 1 to it. So 10 points
10.
of damage.
Murder.
He is dead.
He's dead.
He is
job.
murdered.
Cut him right in
guys.
half.
So you can hit him once and then you can hit him again?
That's one of her
'Cause
rogue
you have
abilities.
the
It's one of her
back
special
after.
special abilities.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
He's so
I like
sneaky.
And it's
That's
because
like Kung Fu
basically think of it like I'm fighting this guy and I have a sword and we're back.
Right.
He and I are
He's just-
battling.
they're
And
distracted.
she just jumps up there and
Yep.
sticks him, and it's because he's not as well armored. And you got through it. She
So I
stabbed
got-
him
I
in
went-
the
I
kidneys,
stabbed
as
him from
opposed to
behind,
just
basically.
glancing
Yeah.
off his arm. or something.
Okay,
See, I
Deborah,
like that. All right,
what
cool.
are you going to do?
There is not an open line for me to move, so I'm going to shoot my crossbow over the halfling's
Which you
head.
totally can. Yeah, not a problem.
Awesome.
Just don't hit me in the head.
I did not hit. I got an
Okay.
8.
All right. Haldor.
I'm
your
not really
turn
into
again.
hurting people. I'm very
Move me
peaceful.
up towards this guy.
You hit him, then heal him right
Great,
away.
right here.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Doing.
And then, let's see. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll longsword him because that'll give me the best opportunity for something heavy. So, all right. Come on, you. 15.
Ooh, that's good.
Great.
Plus 4, 19.
Roll for damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's good. And then this guy is the 8 again. Come on. 1.
Plus, what's your damage bonus? 2?
Oh, 2. So 3.
Okay. Yeah, he's still alive. Mm-hmm. He's definitely still alive.
Oh, that's right. You're like logging each time. He's like
Yeah.
down
Yep,
3
I'm
more,
logging it
down
each
3
time.
But
more.
move.
Yeah.
All right.
You could get him.
You can get him now that he's damaged. Or injured.
Well, do I want to stick to the ones that I can reuse my spells, or do I want to try the other stuff?
I would say this early on, you want to use the ones that you can reuse.
That's what I was
Especially
thinking.
since there's only one enemy left and he's injured.
Right.
And they're
Yeah.
3-foot goblins.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to do the firebolt again.
Great. Okay, so roll your d20.
15.
Awesome. Plus 5, your spell modifier is 20, so you definitely hit him. Now
Yeah.
you're going to roll a 10-sided die to determine the damage.
That's this one.
Yep.
And
So 4.
40. Oh, 4.
Yeah. 40. Yeah. No.
40. Got it. I
All right.
think
Well,
I.
he should. That kills
that
him.
kills him.
Yeah,
He
'cause-
is-
Yeah.
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 3
On
strikes,
fire.
you're out.
You guys survived your first combat.
What's happening?
Not completely unscathed, but
No.
pretty good. So we're going to that's where we're going to stop right now. And when we come back, we'll continue further into the dungeon.
Well done.